Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Bo Melton on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Throwing to begin is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Fight, 97. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. To throw is Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, left side, he's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Line in! Here we go, 1 to 54, line in. Splitting 50.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Blue. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Melton now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. A good play action with Love. Flushed to his left. Going up top. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The man in motion is Watson.
38, check,
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. 560. Drill, 52. Hut.
Jacobs. Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Prescott. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll drop this for Blue. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down and 9. They'll throw again, Dak. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 58-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And the score remains tied at 7. On 1st down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
His drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I just going in.
Dak to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. Forced out wide. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards. Dak's going to throw it here on first down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. On down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Back to throw is Prescott. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Second down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dak facing third and long. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. On play action, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Golden. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. A 1st down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. That'll give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
On play action, here's Dak. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And the Cowboys are likely going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Let's get that touch. Yeah, here we go. I take one. Here we go, 46. 26.
On second down, it's Dak.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Yes!
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden.
10, set.
A good play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Green jack. Set. Ready.
Now Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score! Game on! Jaden Blue! Touchdown Cowboys! That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Melton now to return. Oh, yeah. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Watch out now. 50, red, 30, yellow.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Now he's loose again. He's to the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Prescott on 1st down. That's complete to Blue. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down. As the Packers 45.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here.
This one caught just past the pylon. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Melton now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Come on, set. Black 40, field, black. Set.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Check right. 10, ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out.
Josh Jacobs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Forced out left. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Rolling right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. Kill the